Welcome back. In this video, I will discuss some incredible things you may not know about America, even if you are an American. Number one is there's enough concrete in Howard Dam to stretch across the country. If you are looking for concrete, you will have some lack at Howard Dam. It has 3.25 million cubic yards or enough concrete to build a two-lane highway all the way from New York City to San Francisco. It also weighs more than 6 lakh tons. Number second is the US has the world's longest land border. US United States is known for being supersized, and it also has the longest land border in the world stretching for over 8,850 kilometers. The US shares border with its northern neighbor Canada. Number third, Lake Superior could cover all the land in the western hemisphere. Taking out the title of the world's largest freshwater lake, you would expect Lake Superior to be big, but it's truly massive with the surface area of 82,100 square kilometers, about the size of Maine. It also holds 3 quadrillion gallons or 10% of all the fresh water in the world. That's enough to cover both North and South America under 30 centimeters of water. Number 4 is Liberty Bell. Bell has a typo on it. The Liberty Bell is one of the most iconic artifacts from the American independence, and if you look closely, you will spot a spelling mistake. The word uh, Pennsylvania is spelled incorrectly by today's standards, but it was actually an accepted form of spelling at the time the bill was engraved. There are plenty of other interesting facts about American Liberty Bell. The strike note is in E flat. It weighs a massive 343 kilograms, and it was made in same place as Big Ben in London. The US has a lot of different climates. You already know the US is big, but one of the thing you may not know about America is that it has only country in the world that has all of the Earth's five made zones. Travel around the US and you could encounter dry, tropical, temperature, continental, and polar climates. Number six is you don't need a driver license to race in NASCAR. NASCAR. All of the things you may not about America, that one is quite surprising. Technically, you don't need a driver's license to compete in NASCAR, even if you have had your driving license suspended for breaking road rules in your daily life. You can still go for gold in NASCAR. The number seventh is the tallest president was Abraham Lincoln. Standing at 193 centimeters, Abraham Lincoln is the tallest president in U.S. history. The country's 16th president is also in Wrestling Hall of Fame. He was a talented wrestler before he took on the top job and won 299 out of his 300 matches. He lost only one match out of 300 and won 229 out of 300. There are number 8. There are more bourbon barrels than people in Kentucky. As the birthplace of bourbon and the markers of 95% of the world bourbon supply, it makes sense that Kentucky has more bourbon barrels than people. But it's still crazy to think that the bourbon barrels of outnumber the population by more than 2 million. Number 9 is the Pentagon has some serious office space. Thinking about upgrading your office, you would probably find some room in the Pentagon. The headquarters of the US Department of Defense is the largest office building in the world of floor area. Number 10. More people live in New York City than in 40 out of 50 states. New York is one big apple, home to 8.5 million people. That more people crammed into one city than 40 other states in United States. These facts about America are especially shocking considering the area of New York City is just under 780 square kilometers. Number 11 is Kansas produces enough wheat in 1 year to feed everyone in the world for 2 weeks. According to National Association of Wheat Growers, the state of Kansas produces enough wheat to feed around 9,000 wheat in 1 day and to bake 36 billion loaves of bread each year. That's enough to make sure no one in the world would go hungry for 2 weeks if only there was a way of transport and distribute the wheat around the world. Number 12 is Americans eat around 100 acres of pizza every day. Americans love their pizza so much so that they collectively eat 100 acres of pizza every day. That's around 300 billion pizzas a year. The most popular time to order pizza is around the Super Bowl. Now that's American. Thank you so much.